week I posted a video about starting over and how starting over isn't necessarily always a bad thing. And I'm actually in that process myself of starting a new chapter in my own life. And so I just kind of wanted to do like a little video journal or a video diary, however you want to look at it, of this whole process. I am moving to Florida in 6 weeks, and obviously the main reason that I'm moving to the area of Florida that I'm moving to is because that's where my son and daughter-in-law and my granddaughters are. So obviously I want to be close to them. But I've always liked the Gulf of Mexico, and I've always had this crazy idea that I wanted to live there anyway. So now, fate has seen that it's put me in a position to where that's where I'm gonna be. It's pretty exciting and pretty scary all at the same time, but we take the good with the bad, right? So during this whole process, I'm learning a lot about myself and about how much I've changed over the years. The biggest thing has been I'm going through my storage building, and I've got boxes and plastic storage bins full of items that I've had for far, far too many years. I'm not sure why I still have them. A lot of people say that I'm a hoarder, that I've kept these things because, I'm hoarding. And, at the root of it, being a hoarder, it's a behavior disorder. I try to refrain from using the term mental disorder, so it's a behavior disorder. And I think sometimes people have a hard time letting go of things because they feel like if they let go of the thing, then they're letting go of the memory maybe that's attached to it, and they're letting go of a part of their past, a part of their history. And I guess that kind of makes sense, but what I'm seeing as I'm going through all these items, a lot of memories don't need to be held on to, and a lot of our history doesn't need to be held on to. The good memories will always stay with you no matter what. They're a part of you. The bad memories, yes, you may always remember them, but they don't define who you are. And so sometimes it's just important to let the past go. Whether it's memories that you're holding on to, material things that you just can't seem to let go of, or, just you feel like you're stuck, you're afraid of change maybe. A lot of times I think that could be it, is that someone is just afraid of change. They're afraid of, something new, something different. And sometimes we just get into a place where we need to change. We need to let go of the past and what was in the past and who we were in that past, and move forward into who we are now and who we are going to be in the future. And so I've been doing a lot of self-reflection during this time. And my past, I have some great things that come from my past. Obviously, I have my son and my daughter, and I love them very much. My life wasn't great, but I know there are people out there who have definitely had a worse life. But the biggest thing for me is not even related to the past. It's now. I have an amazing life right now. My life with Henry is everything I could have ever dreamed of. And there's nothing in my past that I would take back. in place of what I have with Henry today. So I'm definitely in a place now, mentally and physically, ready to get rid of everything that I've held on to for all these years, for whatever reason. You know, most of these things I don't have a conscious excuse for why I've held on to them, other than all I can think of is that I was too lazy to go through them, too lazy to, you know, get rid of them. It's all been in storage for years, and, you know, why change that now? But but I'm definitely ready to move on, and I think that this move to Florida is definitely going to be a great thing for me, because it's a new place, a new state, a new town, new people. It's the start of a brand new life. And I think with Henry, I'm definitely ready to start writing a whole new chapter. And I look forward to everything that we have to build. I look forward to our future, all the experiences we're gonna share and all the adventures that we're gonna go on. And I'm really grateful to get to experience that with him. And I'm grateful that I'm gonna be able to have, you know, Ryan and Brianna and Kinley and Eliana there to experience that with as well. I'm very grateful, and I'm very lucky that I'm gonna have them. Now, Georgia will always be home. Georgia will always be a part of me. I'm from the mountains of North Georgia, and so I've always said that I was part of the mountain, and that mountain was a part of me, and that'll never change. At the core of who I am, I'll always be that mountain girl from North Georgia. But that's important. Like, I used to have this motto that said, never fail to dream big, but never forget where you came from. And that's just it. I'm dreaming big, and I'm full of excitement about this new adventure, moving to Florida. But I'll never forget where I came from and how much Georgia means to me, how much Georgia is a part of who I am. And I'll always be a Georgia girl, no matter what. Not Georgia Bulldogs, though. I'm an Auburn fan when it comes to football, except for the Atlanta Falcons. But Georgia, the state. I mean, red clay is in my blood. That famous Georgia red clay. And that's never going to change no matter where I go. But I think that, honestly, at this point in my life, leaving Georgia is probably going to be the best thing that I ever did for myself. And I really look forward to it. And I hope that you will stick around and follow me on this adventure as we get ready to move and go through the whole process of getting settled in Florida, and then getting out and exploring and seeing what all we can find in Georgia. So have a wonderful day.